So we did Matt's green flags. We did Squid's green flags. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get. Let's do Jason.
Okay. Who wants to go first? You, Jared. You want to go first?
What?
Oh, I can go first.
Okay.
I will. Okay.
Yeah.
Jason, your green flag in a relationship would be that you appreciate some of the finer things in life. And I think that you would be really open to having a fun time while also living like extravagantly.
This is green flag.
Yes, that's a green
I think
flag.
that's a green
That
flag.
is a total green flag.
That's a green flag.
That is a green.
It is?
That is a
Yes.
green ass flag.
Who would not want to live in the finer life?
Well, some people cannot.
The funny thing, though, if you were a single female,
Yeah.
to me, it's a red flag because I'm like, that's going to be expensive.
Right.
But as the man,
yeah,
you know.
but like the spontaneity of like this isn't really the best example, but how you go to Costco, right? And you say, I will have that $400 fridge.
Right, yeah.
Because you want it.
You want it.
And then you will fill it probably with some nicer things. And then, I don't know, like, and then you go on the weekend, and this is, I know with your wife, but if you're single, you'd probably still want to do it. Like go on the weekend.
Cabin, winery
like
thing?
those kinds of things. They don't cost nothing, but
Right.
you go and do them because they're fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean that as a
and
total
like,
green
and
flag.
Jason
I
will
hope so.
encourage you to go on a trip, and he'll find the best deals ever. But he doesn't do the deals.
Right.
You know, he'll do more. He'll be in the up. He'll find out what hotel you're staying in,
Yes.
and then go 4 levels up.
Uh-huh.
And niceness.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's cool. That's what you
what
want.
I get from Jared from suggesting the trip to him.
No,
okay.
I'm glad. I saved a lot of money. You did not.
Yeah.
So I thought that was good.
I guess the reason I consider it such a green flag is because sometimes my husband will like put a limit on the fun that I want to have. And I feel like you would be like, yeah, that's great. Let's go do that.
Yeah, I think while you're dating, yes.
Yes.
I think,
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a green flag.
Like when I go to Costco, my husband says no.
Don't do
and
that.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't like the nose. You don't like budgets, boundaries,
I do
nose.
not. I don't like
Who
that.
does? All right, Matt, what is your green flag for Jason if he were single?
I think if Jason is on your team, on your side, he is 110% on your side, on your team.
Yeah,
true.
agreed.
Like, if you're going after a common goal, he will do whatever he can to make sure that you accomplish that together.
Even if it's illegal.
Yes. Yes.
I would say especially if it's illegal.
Yeah, he'll do whatever shadiness has to happen for this goal to be accomplished if you are together. Now, listen, if you're not together, nah.
Yeah.
He'll do whatever he can to stop it.
Yeah, or if he dumps you.
green flag.
No,
Matt,
yeah.
green flag.
That's what I'm
Green
saying.
flag,
So
green flag.
if you're in it together, if you are a team together, 100% you're on board with that team.
All right, yeah. I think so. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
800-682-1075. We're doing green flags. You have green flag for someone on the show, let us know. Squid, what's your green flag for Jason Goodman?
I'll say for Jason Goodman, if you're a woman potentially going to be a suitor for Jason, I'll say that you will forever be young at heart with Jason by your side.
Oh, that's true.
There's
yes,
that. Yeah.
I'll say like there's Friday beers has become a thing for me and Jason, and there'll be times where like at a bar, when we just got off, and then we're sitting there and we're like, yo, let's go to the bar across the street, get away from all these old people. I'm like, they're Jason's age.
They're Jason's age.
And like,
I get offended. I'm like, what are they coming around talking to me for?
Yeah. Yeah, there'll be like even times like Jason, you said like you feel like you'll have conversations maybe with like a guy like your age, and you're like, who the hell is this person?
Right, yeah.
And like sometimes,
Who's
yeah,
he?
like me and Jason and I will conversate, just being friendly to the people around us, and maybe it's the dude, same age as Jason. And I'm like the disconnect is so big with me and this person, but me and Jason get each other a lot better.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So I'll say, yeah, you'll forever be young at heart with Jason by your side.
No, he prides
Thank you.
himself on staying out later than anybody
Yes.
else.
Yeah,
That's
Jason
true.
can hang more better than some of my friends my
Yes.
age. Yeah,
I'm like, I went to bed
100%.
at 1, and I hear him and Squid coming in at 4.
4 or
Yeah.
5.
Yeah,
Up again the
we
next
might
day
be
to do it again.
we might be eating veggie straws with a spoon, but we're up. Yeah,
We did it.
And you can't feel your face, but you're awake.
we're
Yeah.
like,
That's great. All right, my green flag for Jason Goodman is if he were single and you met him, know that he comes from wealth. And I think that's a major green flag because he's not going to have student loan debt,
Oh, that's true.
right?
That's true.
oh, yeah.
He's probably gotten some good advice about money. I would think that could be wrong, but I know that he did.
And he shares it with the poor.
Yes.
Me.
Squid. If that doesn't count for you because you're being very silent.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he likes that
I
one.
don't think I come from wealth and I'm in a lot of debt. So, but whatever.
No, I'm saying you come from it. I didn't mean doesn't mean you have it. You come from it. Like
I don't know.
I think you played tennis.
like
growing up.
like people who dated me, I had $40,000 of student loans. That's a red flag for a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I had to back up just in case you didn't like that one.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it's
You were
fine.
prepared.
No.
That's actually.
He's currently changing your green flag.
No, I'm not.
No.
not.
No, I actually think it is a green flag. If I were a woman, I'd be like, okay, he doesn't have any debt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he comes from, a good upper middle class
That, by the way,
background.
is not a reason to date somebody.
No, but it doesn't hurt.
it doesn't. It could go in the green
Well,
flag. Of
I've
pros
always
and
had
cons.
debt my whole life. So
Okay, let me change mine.
Okay.
you've heard about my Sears card. I mean, I've owed
I know.
$13,000 over a stereo system since college.
Yeah, no, I know about, yeah. All right, so I'm going to change mine. If Jason were single and you met him, I think, and y'all started dating, the fact that he is very ambitious is a green flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to have to worry about him like not providing or like doing whatever it takes to make sure that not even have the finer things that you're going to have things, but he's going to work hard to make sure that he's the best at what he does. So I think ambition is a good thing.
Find a way. He's going to find a way.
In that competitive
I'll take
nature.
that one over the other one.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
that also leads to making money. Typically,
Yeah.
ambitious. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of letdowns, but yeah.
800-682-1075. I guess we'll do mine. Okay, the green flag for me is, do I do my own?
No. No.
Matt.
I feel like this is a green flag for you specifically in relationships. I don't think this necessarily applies to like your relationship with the four of us on the show.
Okay.
But when it comes to relationships, I think you are over the top forgiving and understanding.
And believe it or not, I am that way with you guys.
Oh.
Not that you'll have a lot to be forgiven for. I want to get along.
I think that's a green flag, Matt, without a doubt, because it's who he's going to, like, if he was dating. At the same time, it's almost like a red flag for him because he might actually get into trouble with how forgiving he is.
Like self-harm.
Like, it's a green... It's
Like a what?
No,
I mean, in a
Self-harm.
way, you're self-harming yourself because you're being too...
not physically, I mean.
Like, forgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
oh.
Matt, you see what I'm saying? Like the green flag for sure is if a girl was coming along, green flag would be like, this guy will forgive me for my mistakes and what I do. He might be a little spiteful at times, but he for the most part, right?
Those are green flags.
They are. But it could lead to doormat. Maybe doormat
Yeah.
a little like
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Matt, we'll come back to you when you have a better one.
What?
No, I think that was a good
It's
one.
turned into a red flag.
I didn't turn it
it's
into a red
Okay,
flag.
fair.
It's not
That's
a
fair.
red
That's
flag.
true. He
I
did not.
took it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we did this specifically for a relationship. And I think in a relationship,
Yes.
being super forgiving and not holding a grudge or beating a dead horse down the road, I think that is important.
I'm
because
not
you
in a
can't-
relationship with you, Jason.
I don't know about not holding a grudge. But
I
okay.
He's not
No,
talking about with us.
I do think he'll hold the grudge with us.
Yeah,
This
but-
is in a relationship. He's not dating us.
And honestly, when if we have interactions, I want us to be okay as soon as possible. I mean, I might hold on to a dig that I'm going to throw at you 4 years later about
Yeah.
something you did.
Oh,
but
yeah,
that's
you
what I'm bringing up.
I will
absolutely will.
definitely. I
Yes.
remember
Yeah.
this stuff as I learned from, or I heard from an SNL skit. I do bank it for later.
Yeah.
I bank some of that stuff, but it's like I do want us to be fine.
That's a
Yeah.
green flag.
But but I also don't want to just do it just to be fine. I want to like work through it, which is not fun all the time. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, Squid. What is your green flag for me? Just one. Just one.
Just one. Yeah, I know there was the hardest one
So
we had
hard.
to do today. I'll say it's similar to what Matt said to me. I said once you became a single man, Jared, I was very surprised how willing and down you are to have like fun anywhere.
Yeah.
Like you might like have a preconceived notion with Jared. Oh, he's a Mormon. He won't enjoy this. He won't enjoy that. But we've gone to like a masquerade festival, like Mardi Gras, me, you, and like obviously like there's like there's I mean obviously like alcohol and stuff around you, but obviously you don't partake at all. But like I would assume if you were there with me, you would be having a miserable time. But we still had a great time. We had a ball, like from like there to like even just being like downtown, like Winston or here, or just going like on the lake or whatever. Like you're down for a good time anywhere. Like any time, really.
He doesn't let the fact that he doesn't have fun stop you from having fun with him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Exactly. That is a green flag.
That is.
Because I could be like, well, there's going to be alcohol there. I know I'm not going to drink, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
But I know you do, and it's going to be fun for you. And I
Yeah.
like being out with with you guys or if it's Squid or whoever. I like to enjoy life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes like there's like if you're with the friend group and you say or a friend says like friend of theirs is coming as a sober friend, sometimes you're like, that's a buzzkill, bro. Don't bring them around. But you're the opposite. Like, that's not the case at all whatsoever. You can be around whoever, and it will never bring down the vibe.
Right. And well, thank you, I think. No, that's
that's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I do feel that way.
That's a good one.
Because and then also there's those friends that, like, it has to be a very specific thing, and then they'll come. Like,
Right.
they're just not down. I hate
Right.
like people like that.
yeah.
It's like, then I stop inviting them because, like, well, they're not going to like this. And not anything bad going on. They just, like, they only want to do one or two things. I'm like, no thanks.
And we've all been around the friend too that is maybe the DD for the night, or they're not drinking, and then they're like,
This sucks.
when is this? And you're just, you're a downer.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Squid. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'll go.
All right, Katie.
Jared, your green flag in a relationship is that you can bring funny to any situation.
Well, thank you.
You have one-liners that sometimes catch me so off guard, and then I'm like, I just died laughing.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my.
I saw your lips almost say "but."
No,
Is that true?
green flags.
Okay.
Green flags only.
I thought
Green
you were
only.
gonna
Green
start to
flag.
purse. I thought you were about to say "but."
Nope. Was it?
That is one of my favorite compliments.
Yeah.
Not because I don't try to. I mean, obviously, I have jokes that I try to do, but like I do like being funny, and I do. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I like when other people laugh.
Yes.
That's like the best sound in the world to me. Laughter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you,
That's a
Katie.
good one. Yeah.
That means a lot. Jason Goodman, again, one only. You can do two if you want, but I mean, one only. Okay.
I'm trying to translate this one over to a green flag that you're single, and I think it does. I just don't know the right words.
Okay, maybe we can help you.
But you can help.
Yeah.
So you think it's going to sound like a red flag?
No, I don't. It's not a red flag at all. But there's one thing that I noticed that sticks out, and I'm hoping that continues, is that Jared is at one time. Jared was had to do with he got some money for something, and nobody would have ever known that he got this money, and there would have been no track of it and nothing. And he brought it to our attention, and he said, "Hey, you guys are all a part of this," and he didn't have to. So that says something about somebody being extremely trustful and doing the right thing. And maybe that's because of his relationship with the Jesus Christ Saints from the late.
Yeah.
You just gave up trying to do the
Halfway
title.
through.
I mean, Jesus Christ, say, never mind.
whatever the new title is. But
Close enough.
I think that means he's extremely trustful, and you could probably relate that to other things about being extremely trustful ultimately. So you have, if you're in a dating world, you know that the girl can really trust you, and especially when it comes to infidelity or anything like that, you wouldn't be a part of that.
Well, Jason, that is the highest compliment that I've gotten in a long time. Not just from me, from
Nice.
anybody. Not that it's a competition, but
Yeah.
Anna and others have told me that I'm almost too transparent. Like, you don't have to tell me everything.
But you could trust on the fact. I mean, you might not trust, be able to say, "Don't say what I said on the air," and you say it.
We all have things to learn.
But when it comes to the foundation of like something as big as money, because money is important.
Yeah.
You can, I would have no problem, like, if we were doing something financially, I would never think Jared would ever steal.
No.
Ever from me. And one of the most trustful about that I would ever trust would be Jared.
Well, thank you. Gosh, I feel like I want to do more.
That's nice.
This is kumbaya. I
His
feel-
is no, you're
No, he
yeah,
gave me.
yeah, he
fine.
did.
No.
It's true.
And just so for Jason, so you know, not that we're going to start kumbaya just together.
Are you
but
gonna cry?
maybe.
Oh.
No, but just so you know, like, ambition to me is one of the things that I hold that at a high esteem. People who are ambitious, not to the point where they're hurting people, but like, because it's like I really admire people that will risk things for the things that they believe, like for their passions. And so that's why I said ambition for green flag, because that's, to me, like, I value that very highly.
Do you guys want to
No,
hold each other while this
ambition
is happening?
I'll take the ambition,
Yeah.
but I still might
Seems-
hurt people while I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
All right, we saved
Yeah.
Katie for last. Green flags for Katie. All right, who wants to go first? Squid?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll say that green flag for Katie is that she will support your passions to the fullest extent. The fullest extent someone can support a passion, you will do that. Obviously, with Ben, we talk about it all the time. Obviously, his escape or his passion is golf, and you let him do that without any restraints at all whatsoever. And even when it comes to selfishly my dreams of music, you do support that very, very much so. And
To you.
Yeah, to me, but no. I'll never forget one time we were having an argument on air when we were like, but no.
Turn negative, and I didn't do that to you.
No, she
Yeah.
did.
I
She
did not do that to you.
She did not.
What did I do? Is it not?
To
Is that
you.
not the truth to you?
I mean, it was a
I
funny
do.
line.
It
but-
is to me, yeah. And
I
because
do.
specifically, there was one time we were like all like bickering back and forth on air, and we were like, theoretically, if I had a song like where to go number one, like would I give y'all money? And y'all were like, I said no initially, and then Jared and Jason were like raking me over the coals, saying, look, we would owe us. And then Katie's like, well, you actually don't owe us anything. And I was like, I appreciate that. So when that does happen, I'm giving Katie a check and not y'all.
Yeah.
But anyways, yes, that Katie will support your ambitions to the fullest extent.
Okay, good.
Right.
Let's go to Matt. What is Katie's green flag if she were single?
That was actually really close to mine, but I do have a pivot.
Okay.
Okay.
Katie is a hell of a good cook.
Yeah.
I mean,
That is a green flag if you're
Yes.
dating somebody. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a
Wait.
lost art.
what do they say? The way to a man's man's through his stomach.
Yes.
The way to his
man's
heart's
heart.
through his stomach.
Mhm.
Yeah. And look, if you want, I mean, it could be the most out of the box recipe you've ever heard of. Katie's going to figure out a way to do it and make it look good. And anytime you brought something in here, it's delicious.
Yep.
And so I think that is a major green flag.
Can you send that to my husband
I was
so
gonna
that
say,
he knows?
Sure.
No, we,
Okay, good.
we just need to put your husband Ben through reaction school
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
just doesn't. He's just not a reactor.
Yeah.
At all.
We need to teach him to like go. Dang, this is good.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I think Katie's cooking. That's why I look to her for the knives and the pans to see how she cooks so well. It's very expensive, but
Yeah.
she has cooked. Even though the Italian wedding soup was delicious that she gave. So everything that Katie's cooks is great that she's brought in, except the fact that I won the chili contest. But go ahead.
Yes, that's true. That's true. But I won the meatball contest, so
did,
there.
but I
Even.
could've-
We're
I could've
even.
Again, we
better.
got to do the
I could've
tiebreaker.
did
We've
it
been doing
better.
that for years.
Okay.
Tiebreaker for years. 800-682-1075. You have green flags for us. Jason, you have one for Katie? I mean, sorry, what is yours for Katie?
Oh, did I not
He
say
just
Katie's?
went.
Mm-mm.
He just,
No.
Oh, you didn't. I
about
did.
about the cooking?
I thought you were just agreeing with Matt.
That was mine.
He threw his sheet away.
I spilled
I'm
something
done
out.
here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yes, it's kind of on the same lines. With Katie, her green flag to me is that when you take an interest or ask her a question about something, and she's very thorough about it.
Yes.
She genuinely cares that if you experience a good time with whatever she's suggesting, whether it be a product or a service and she takes interest in following up on it too. For instance, even though our communication got disconnected with this wine party that I had over the weekend, Katie still went on Facebook and sent me a message over the weekend saying, hey, somebody cheated. This bottle costs more than what it should cost for the party. Which shows an interest that, like, to me, I'm just trying to get advice from Katie. She actually had a whole interest, probably curiosity, too, if I won or not, especially if she did recommend the stuff, which, yeah.
Well, I've asked Katie for recommendations for restaurants in certain cities, and she'll send me a great list. She was trying to help me with my pantry
She
one
does.
time to cook, and I still suck at it. But she's like, these are the stock ingredients you need. And it was like 50 different
I
things.
forgot about that.
But like that didn't take 2 seconds. She didn't Google it.
It's almost like a caring interest.
right.
Yeah, she cares. If
It's
I'm
almost
going,
like she cares.
yeah.
Yeah.
I know that is shocking to you, but sometimes I do.
No, I don't think it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's not just like a one-off, like, this bottle of wine, do it. I don't care any about that.
Yeah.
It's like this bottle of wine, and she has a genuine interest if you're going to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
That is, yeah, you feel
Okay.
supported.
You're taking very good interest. I think you should talk to Carol, help her with that.
Roll same class as Ben. Or as Ben.
Right.
My green flag for Katie, and this was hard. Not hard. It was hard to get it to one. I had, you can see my sheet. I'm trying to think of a better one.
Okay.
I'm still having trouble because some people kind of took some of the ones that I said. But I would say a green flag if you were single is, okay, it kind of sounds like two, but it's not. Maybe it is. I think you're adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you want to go, you'll try all sorts of different restaurants or activities or different things like that. But while you're there, you're very, and I know you said it about me, but I have said this to anyone that asks me, you're very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like very funny. And that, to me, that's a green flag.
Okay, good.
If
Well, thanks.
and it
Yeah.
sounds bad, but if a female's like super funny, it's like, dang. You
Yeah.
know, because that's
Yeah.
a very, I think for most guys it's attractive. And it's going to sound bad, you don't see it that much, right?
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, for
Yeah.
whatever the culture has been, you know, guys typically are the class clowns or stand-up comedians. That's changing. But Katie can hold her own with anybody and is legit funny. But I think the adventurous nature and having fun and being funny while we're doing it is a green flag.
I think it's
I
probably
agree.
because I'm part dude, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I will take it.
All
That
right.
is a compliment.
All right, let's go to you,
All right.
Jose. Jose, you have who's your green flag for? I couldn't even imagine.
Hi, Jose.
Yeah, anyways, I just got out of the gym, so I listen to Jordan K in the morning while I work out.
Cool.
Anyways,
Thank you.
man answered the phone, and he sounded like Eeyore. He said, "Who's it for, Jared?"
So is it?
But it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for Jared, my green flag is, man, I said it time and time before, but you're an excellent spokesperson. I believe you can put a 30-second bit for Anna and make her sound so great.
Yeah.
Man, it's no wonder I signed up for Go Green Plumbing, Heating and Air's warranty maintenance program thing.
East Coast Wings.
All the things.
He does go to a lot of the places we say.
Well, Jose,
For the whole show,
okay.
I have to say, man, y'all guys do a great job. I love you guys. While Seattle may have its charm, you guys are awesome. So I appreciate that.
And we'll give you your green flag, Jose. You are actually very funny.
Yes, he is.
You surprise me every time you call. I'm like, what's he going to say or whatever? And you are not only loyal but very supportive of anything that we are trying to do as a station or personality wise. And I don't know, it's really cool. You're a nice guy.
Man, I appreciate that. I want to be a promo one day for the station.
Yeah.
So if you want to
that's
There's
what he's
the
doing.
agenda.
That's what he's doing.
There it
You
comes
should
out.
already be.
Yeah,
You should already
You
be.
just exposed the agenda.
Oh, be
and
listening.
if I was a single male though, for a female, if I'm looking for a female green flag, is BBW. I like them thick. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
You talking about me?
No, any female, BBW, man.
Oh, you're
That's what
saying
he's
in general.
looking for.
Yeah.
You like the
You're
big-
married.
You're married,
He
dude.
said
If,
if you
he's,
were.
if he was
If you
single,
was.
he
Oh.
said.
Big, beautiful woman. All right,
Okay.
Jose, thank you very much. I was
Jose,
like,
do me a favor. When you finally wear Jared's skin, send us a picture.
yeah. Well, it'll be on the news.
Yeah.
It'll be,
I just want it first.
it'll be a mugshot of some sort. Well, that was fun.
Hey, yeah.
I think it's good to do this at least once a year.
Let's not do it ever again. I have expended all the energy that I have.
Again, if you're just joining us, we do over 5,000 segments a year approximately. Probably well over 5,000 segments, and we do one segment a year being positive towards each other. That's enough.